Hello, everyone. I'm back, baby. Purpose of this video is to entertain only. I'm giving you my advice. Take it with a grain of salt. Make your own opinion. I made this video about 12 years ago and it got 7 million views. I don't know if that technically means viral or not, but comment below what the qualifications of viral is because I got 7 million views. So there's been some updates, there's been some changes. I'll link the other video below so you can check it out if you so choose. Let's stop and let's think. Are we ready to lose our virginities? We're gonna ask ourselves, do we have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner or whatever? What is the reason that we want to do this? Is it to make the other person happy, or is it something that we actually want to do because we feel a connection with this person? If you so choose to move forward, my recommendation, aka not recommendation because I'm not allowed to say that now, so like what I would do, I guess, I would talk to the person openly that I'm dating and I'm ready to have sex, I think, and see if they're ready to have sex. And it's kind of weird, but I do feel like there's different rules for guys and girls, but I'm gonna give you like the girl version of it or like my experience of it. And it seemed to go pretty well. So, blah. I recommend highly getting on some sort of birth control or something like that well beforehand. Pregnancy is no joke, people. I know that in today's like society and stuff, people make it out to be like pregnancy is like, haha, oopsie, pregnant, blah, blah, blah. No! Oh my God, please do not get pregnant, okay? Please. If you are pregnant now or whatever, like, again, that's another video, but if you're not pregnant, don't get pregnant until you're ready to. And if you're literally under the age of like 25, I don't think you should be getting pregnant unless maybe you're in like some weird religion. But even then, don't get pregnant in high school. I would highly recommend that. So you're going to talk about STDs, possibilities. You're going to talk about using a condom. But in addition, whoever is the female or has those reproductive organs, I'm just going to say female. I recommend that you get on some sort of birth control. I'm not going to recommend what, because the pill worked for me, but I'll tell you what, it's not the answer to all your problems. Okay, I'll make another video about that. Yes, you won't get pregnant in high school, but don't stay on it for freaking 20 years until your body is a shriveled prune. So we've talked about it. We're thinking about it. We've got on birth control. We're having condoms. We also need to realize that herpes and HPV. Okay, basically, if you start having sex, you're gonna get HPV. Let me just say that to you right now. If no one's told you that and you're like, how could this possibly be true? I've never heard about this HPV before. Let me just say right now, Google it. Because pretty much if you have sex with 2 people, you are going to get HPV. What is HPV, my friends? Well, let me tell you. You can get it whether you use a condom or not. You can spread it whether you have a outburst or outbreak or not, which it's basically genital warts. Usually in a lifetime, a person only will have 1 or 2 outbreaks in a lifetime. But again, that person can be spreading it that entire time. So even if you visually like inspect the whole situation, that doesn't mean anything. Let me just say that because I feel like people don't talk about that. And if you Google it, like Google it, because it is true. Privacy is key. And you don't want to, oh my gosh, I'm gonna use my friend's daughter's word. Exposure. Ask yourself innerly, is this what I want? I want to do this. I feel a connection to this person. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm mature. And I feel like I'm making this choice because it's something that I want to do, not because I'm being pressured into doing it. I protected myself and my future, and I'm aware of some of the risks. And I may, in the process, decide that the risks don't outweigh the intercoursing or having sex. So, oh shit, am I allowed to say sex on YouTube? If anyone knows the list of words that you're allowed to say and not allowed to say on YouTube, please let me know because I'm having difficulty finding the specific list. So no matter how much you think you can trust someone, do not take naked pictures. Do not send naked pictures. Do not make a video or any photos of your sexual interactions. And I would even go as far to say to make the guy put his phone on the table and like your phone on the table too. And even it all depends, but like, okay, let's say this guy's like living with like a bunch of older brothers that are kind of like known for being dicks. I would be suspicious to even have intercourse or interactions in that person's house because you don't know what the older brothers are up to. The other thing is, like, if you're hooking up, wow, this is something I didn't even think about, but like if you're hooking up in like a living room, back in my day, that was like if your parents weren't home, your parents weren't home. But now there's like video cameras everywhere and everything. So be aware of the digital surroundings, and never under any circumstances, unless you're literally deciding that you're going to be on OnlyFans or a porn star and you're over the age of 18, which again, I do not recommend doing this, but never have a digital footprint of you exposed or even speaking sexually or anything that you basically wouldn't want. And again, I'm going to use my friend's quote, plastered on the, you know, cafeteria wall at your own high school. If you're not comfortable with everyone seeing it, do not have it in digital form. Highly recommend, 5-star, 10 out of 10. Sometimes when you're in high school or in younger situations, I remember feeling like everyone around me was talking about how much sex they were having. Like people in grade 9 were like, yeah, we had sex all night, blah, blah, blah. And like these weird sex scenarios that I'm just thinking, like, unless you got a hotel when you're 14, you wouldn't have been doing any of those things. But when I'm also 14, I don't know that. I think these people's like parents are letting them have like sex parties and that they like are super sexually experienced. And again, I'm not saying that I had sex when I was 14, but that people lie. Basically, people are lying about having sex, especially in high school and things like that. So don't feel pressured that you need to be going with those trends. These are the experiences that I know, that when you are a girl, you feel this pressure that like, oh, I better hurry up and get rid of this virginity before you know it. But the truth is like, the pussy is power. You go to college and you're a virgin, that's weirdly hot for some reason. And it shouldn't be, but like, guys, being a virgin is not hot to guys. So if the only reason that a guy doesn't like you is because you're a virgin and he's like, what a loser, blah, blah, blah. It's because he's in the hopes that like shaming you will somehow mean that you're going to have sex with him. So this like negative mentality can come in when the truth is like, when you have a vagina and no penises have been inside of it, guys like it. I don't know why, but they do. They do. They do. Don't feel pressured to do anything that you don't want to do. If you're a guy or a girl, please, again, research the risks, understand the risk, and understand that if and when you break up, which there is basically a 97% chance that you and this person will break up, that it's going to be hard. If your relationship's having problems, having a baby isn't going to solve it, and having sex isn't going to solve it. Do this expression of love when you truly innerly feel ready. And again, I encourage talking with that partner before the situation goes down. Truly, I encourage a loving, supportive partner. You are worthy of that relationship. You are worthy of being treated well. So do not feel pressured. Do this because you are feeling ready. And it's better to break up with someone and not have had sex with them than stay with them, have sex with them, and then afterwards break up. And whether or not it's your virginity or not, you're going to be more engaged and more connected mentally to that person, in my experience, if he sticks his thing in your thing. That's the truth. I'm telling you. I care about you because you are a human being. You deserve to be treated well. Outro. Thanks for watching. I'm truly grateful for each one of my subscribers. If that is you, thank you. I appreciate you. And my wish for you is to live your true and best life. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree with what I said? Comment below. Again, these are my experiences and I'm sticking to them. She's back. She's got glasses. She's got talking. She's got advice and she's older. She's got wrinkles, but it's okay. And she's married. She's married.